Hi everyone, welcome to the Purple Haze TV again. Hope you've enjoyed me. Obviously I can't see you, but I know you're there. So it's now Wednesday and I'm looking forward to coming back Friday with the lives. So if you want to join me and you really want a connection, or you want to feel something from spirit, or there's someone you want a message from, please bring along a photo, because I'm going to try and connect that way as well. See if anybody can come forward more strongly with you guys, bringing a photo of a loved one, maybe even an item. So maybe, you know, put it in an envelope. I don't want to see it, just hold it with you on the night. You can bring some crystals to invoke that if you want. Amethyst is a really good one as well for helping connect and bring some intuition in as well, and connect to those higher things up here. So if you want to bring amethyst, you can, or clear quartz if you've got anything like that to help. So yeah, the Reiki grid is going well. I've just recharged it. I've done a little video on that to show you guys. So if you feel anything, let me know. I had a good friend come up in the week and tell me that she's felt loads of things. She felt awful to begin with for the first few days, but she's feeling amazing now. So that's really good news to hear. So there's one more week to go on the Reiki grid, guys. You've had 1 week already, so I'm sure you've been shedding lots of things over the full moon. That's what I was waiting for. I'm sure lots of you have been tearful, because I know I have. I was tearful on Saturday, very, very tearful. I felt like I was releasing a lot of grief from my grandmother, and I feel a lot more at peace today, I must say. Okay, so that's brilliant news. So let me know if any of you have felt that way. Just drink plenty of water and rest. And you should soon get back to normal. And if you want some Reiki charged gemstones from me, which would help to enhance that grid as well, feel free to visit my website, purplehayz.co.uk, and on there you can get some free gemstones. It's just P&P you have to pay for. On every single page, it is right at the bottom if you scroll. You can also get various other gemstones from me, packages and things. So there's a Reiki chakra gemstone set, which is quite a large set, for about $9.99. which encompasses all the gemstones for your chakras. And I throw in a little extra one as well for you, a natural point quartz. Also, there's a miniature bag of gemstones, which is only $4.99. So there's lots of avenues there for people. You know, if you haven't got the money to pay out a bigger load of money, you can buy the little gemstone set, or you can buy individual ones for $2.99. Okay, so there's lots of options there for you. I will be charging on the future grids. I'm not quite sure on the price yet. I might do an introductory sort of price. So if you felt it's really been beneficial for you and you want to do that again, I will be adding that feature to the website, and also another few options for readings as well, because I'm finding I'm sort of going over the time I've said on my readings. The last one was about 2 hours, so I'm going to give 2 options and 2 prices, I think, for the readings, and then you guys can choose, or I may do a deposit first, and then if we roll over time, the additional costs will be added at the end. You also get a free gemstone with the readings, and if you do it online, I will send it recorded on a CD for you to keep. In fact, the last lady, we didn't record it, so if you've got a phone and you want to bring it with you, you can record it, but I don't like Wi-Fi in the room particularly, if I can help it. So I try and avoid the Wi-Fi if I can, because it doesn't help the connections in here. I even leave my phone outside. So I'll have to get a dictaphone or something like that, won't I? Something to do like that, if you can still get them. I don't know if you can. So yeah, Friday at 8, this Friday, my children are off, so I should be able to be nice and connected. I'm hoping to have a really good session like last time, but you never know, it might not be. So I've done a couple of readings as well today, just little cards for you guys, for the healing grids and stuff, and I did a little video on that. One was A Place Beyond Time, which was about chilling out really, forgetting about the drama of everyday life and going within yourself. So I feel that's about meditating more, guys, if you haven't already. Check out my moon meditation on YouTube. I put plenty of links all over my Facebook page. Apologies for it only being 7 minutes long, one of them, because YouTube decided not to download all of it. So I'm looking for my wand. Always looking for my wand, aren't I, guys? There it is. I'll go and get it in a minute. So yeah, basically only 7 minutes, but it's meant to be 20 minutes. So if you want to go back and redo that, if you haven't already, because Laura unfortunately got cut off after 7 minutes, bless her. So she's done the full thing now. So I don't know how she's feeling today. I did text her, but she may be feeling a bit under the weather after doing it, but I promise you'll feel better in a few days. So I don't normally do my own meditations, but I thought I'd give it a go just to see if it does actually help. And yeah, it was great. It helped me a lot. So yeah, I might be doing that as well, sort of future downloads where you can download meditations at a small cost. I'm going to be doing some better ones with, you know, better audio sounds. And also I've been thinking about doing some angel music as well, because I can play the keyboard and guitar. So I'm thinking about doing mainly keyboard. I'm not sure about the singing element yet. I might dive into the singing element, but at the moment I've just been trying out a few tunes and just seeing what I can do, really. So quite ironic, really, that I learned the organ as a child. I sort of learned that when I was about 7, and I had private lessons, like the 2 decks and the pedals. That's probably why I got a bad hip today, but I never really got to use it to my full extent. So maybe the universe and the angels were preparing me for that, for one day. You know, and then also I was a lead singer in a band, which terrified me. But doing it in your own sort of space, you haven't got an audience watching you, so you can sort of go into yourself with deeper connection. I really love music. It releases so many endorphins. So I don't know if you guys are spiritual or play music in any way, but if you don't already, it's a really good thing to have or to try and do, even if you think you're not going to be good at it. You know, even if you don't sound good, it's what you feel inside and what makes you feel good. So it doesn't matter what everybody else thinks. If you want a bit of home karaoke, or you want to, you know, let out the tunes in the shower, then go ahead. That's what I say, because it really activates these chakras as well. So yeah, selenite, quartz and amethyst are the 3 crystals you could bring. This is my selenite. Amethyst is actually gemstone of the month for February, the birthstone for February. So if your birthday is in February, amethyst is your stone. One of my favourite stones, because it's obviously purple, and I absolutely love it. So I will do another, I have done a video on the amethyst stone of the month, so I won't go too much into that, because you have to watch my amethyst video for that, for gemstone of the month. But I will say it's a stone from the ancient Greek, the word amethyst. They used to use the word, what was it? I can't even say amethusius, or amethusos, which is a Greek word for not intoxicated. So basically they used it for if people were drunk, they think it would help them with addictions and stuff. So it's said to be the stone to help with addictions. It's a very good cleansing stone and a natural tranquilizer, so it's brilliant to help you sleep. So lots of you have been saying you've been struggling with the lockdown and sleeping. I can really recommend amethyst as a great stone to help you sleep, calm you down, relieve any stress, good for circulation, very good for headaches and insomnia, basically. So I might start actually invoking a bit more amethyst, because I haven't been wearing mine very often, but I do wear my amethyst earrings now and again. I sort of mix them out with my moonstone. So yeah, it's sort of how you really feel. So yeah, amethyst is a really good stone to hold as well in meditation. It opens up the third eye, gives you a little bit more insight, and it really activates that chakra up there. It makes you more psychic as well. So if you want to try a bit of amethyst, I don't have many pieces left on my website, but I do have some earrings. I think I've got a couple of amethyst points left, and I have just ordered some more amethyst raw points. I'm going to be putting in some spiral cages, and they will be available soon as well on the website. So yeah, there's lots going on at the moment. I'm also making my own resin and amethyst and gemstone points. We've got resin ashes going on as well. So I've had a few orders on that. I've been trialling it with Gran's ashes, so bless her. We've been trialling every single sort of mould we've got with Gran's ashes. So she's going to be everywhere. I've actually got a ring here. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if you can see that. Let me take it off. I got a bit panicked out because I put it on and it got stuck on one of my fingers. But that's okay. I don't know if you can see that. I did put a little bling in it. But yeah, it's got lapis lazuli in it and a bit of amethyst and a few blings. But the harder it sort of stays, the more it sets. So it's quite a long process. It has to be done in layers, and it doesn't sort of harden overnight unless we get the UV resin, which does harden a lot quicker. So I am going to be doing some more creations with things inside, which is quite interesting. It's really exciting. And some pyramids. I'm going to do some pyramids. You can put little lights inside them, make them into little lamps. I've got little spheres, which I thought would be nice for decorations. I'm going to buy some angel wing molds to do sort of molds for people with ashes. So there's lots of things going on at the moment. I can hear my son shouting at me, and that's not good, because I don't want to do the video again. So I really hope he doesn't come in. If he does, it will go on my blenders video, because my partner's doing a nice collection of blenders for me, which is very kind of him. Not. So yeah, so I'm looking forward to Friday. Obviously, gemstone of the month, if it's your birthday, really good anyway. Amethyst sort of comes from, you know, it's mined from South Africa to South Korea, you know, so South America, sorry, to South Korea. So yeah, it's a beautiful tranquil stone, and it's not actually overly expensive unless you're going to buy a big geode cave sort of crystal. It's actually quite reasonable price depending on the grade of the gemstone. So I try and buy the best sort of grade A stones if I can, but obviously that will whack the price up if the stones are you know, I did have a really nice long sort of wand that I bought at like a quarter points. It went small into big. It was lovely, and someone bought it and it was on a long chain, so I might get another one of those, but they are about £6 each to buy just for the actual gemstones. So then you've got your silver, then you've got to wrap it and things like that, and then reiki it. So you know, you're looking at sort of £20-25 for something like that. But yeah, there's all sorts of varieties with the ashes, so lots of shapes, lots of things. And so the more I make, the more I'll sort of post the creations, the bespoke ones, and you can see, guys, what it's all about. Not everybody's got ashes. I unfortunately haven't got any of my dad's ashes. He was cremated, but for some weird unknown reason, nobody decided to keep any ashes. My mum didn't, so I'm a bit gutted about that, because I would have liked some. And I've ironically lost my dog hair from Rosie, my dog that passed. So I'd really like to find that, because it looks ever so beautiful. A little bit of dog hair or something like that inside the resin looks really lovely. So if any of you guys want any pet ashes done as well, that's something I would be looking at doing too for you. Sort of the range at the moment, I suppose, is about £14 to £18 for a simple resin necklace. Keyring might be a little bit cheaper, but it all depends what goes inside, what gemstones and what work is involved. So the process would take about 10 to 14 days for most things to be sort of complete by then. Okay, so remember to bring a photo, guys, on Friday if you want to join me. I'm on the normal live Facebook feed. A bit hard to give you a link for that, so you just have to look out for me sort of at 8 PM. And if you want to share the event, that would be super duper. So we've got more connected. Last week, unbelievable, or the week before, sorry, we had 3.5k viewers in total and 500 comments. So I was absolutely gobsmacked. So if we can beat that record, that'll be fab. Obviously, Spirit would be very pleased. A few of you messaged me about spirits and weird energies being in the house. A couple of you asked me that. Now, one person, I was pretty convinced it was a friend that had passed, and she said someone had passed, so that we sorted that one. And then I had a weird premonition last week that maybe I'd be clearing people's houses, or somebody would ask me to clear their house, and somebody ironically did today. But it's not something I've ever done. I would do it, you know, I would try it for someone, but I'd be a bit worried about, you know, having any attachments to any negative entities or anything like that. So it's not something I've done in anybody else's house. But little tip, if you do want to sort of sage and cleanse your house, get yourself some sage, and you can sort of go in the corners of each room, including the attic, which clears all spaces. It does smell a little bit, you might not like it. I'm not a particular fan of it, but it does clear out the boogies, as I call it. Okay, so really good thing to wrap around your body, but do make sure you open the windows a bit to ventilate. It does tend to keep going out, so once you've lit it once, you know, it'll only burn for a few moments and then it will go out. And I will do a video on that when I've got time, because I said I would and I haven't done it yet. But you can also, obviously I Reiki with the sage as well, so if you do Reiki, you can do that, which is an extra bonus. But yeah, I've seen some people sort of burn it and then sort of blow it in their face, blow it in their face to cleanse themselves. So yeah, I've been doing it quite regular actually, and I've noticed a hell of a difference in, you know, the amount of negative things I'm picking up within my aura field. I'm not actually picking up any, so it's great. So yeah, really try that. It's about £4 I think for a sage stick. If anybody needs assistance in buying any of that, just give me a tinkle and I'll get you some. Did try and grow it, but the seeds didn't work out. I planted about 21 sage seeds. Unfortunately, only one came out, and the bleeder was pepper. So I don't know what went on there, whether it was an eBay blunder or what, but wasn't very happy about that. So we might try that one again, but obviously not until the nice weather comes. And we've got some more new lavender coming, because I've run out of lavender now. I've only got about 4 bags of lavender left, so they're all in my sort of hampers, my lavender hampers that I've got. So they're ever so nice. I have sold a couple of those. I've only got a couple left, so if anybody wants one. They're 18 or 21 pounds, and they've got sort of nag shampoo lavender in, a nice travel mug, little bag, but it's all on the website. Lots of different sections now to play with, so if you get a bit lost, you know, just literally go to the bar at the top and it will give you a drop down list of all the different things in the website. And that's about it really. I think I've had quite a chilled out week, considering I've had the boys, to be quite honest with you. They've been a little bit noisy, but they've been great. They've been going to school, they've been doing well. And I will be doing some proper Reiki grids as well, like the one in front of me here. I will be cutting up some wood. I actually drew this myself, so I'm going to be offering hand-drawn grids if anybody would like one, and I will be putting that on my website eventually. It's just so much going on at the moment, I can only do one thing at a time, so I will be offering them. They are on Etsy, I've seen other people selling them, and I was even thinking of maybe putting the gemstone with it, so you know, you could have the option of just buying the board or buying it with the gemstones to have in your own house, so that you can bring peace and love and harmony to your own house, or maybe even healing to yourself. So really the grid is intended for how you want it. It's all done with intention, so I can give you the instructions, or I will give the instructions of how you can empower your grid at home. So yeah, that'd be a really great thing to offer people, I thought, as well as the distance Reiki healing grids that I'm going to be offering. If there's any questions, then feel free to text me or comment below. You can also join my YouTube channel and like and subscribe there, which would be really nice and lovely. I think I haven't got many followers at the moment. It's something I should have done a long time ago. I probably would have had thousands by now, but starting out new, so if you want to share it or recommend anybody, that would be lovely. And I think that's about it, guys. Okay, and I'm going to try and do some spirit writing tomorrow to see what I might get ready for Friday, but every time I tend to do that, some of it resonates and some of it doesn't, so I don't know whether to just scream for the kill and wait and see what happens on the night. Okay, so if you want to give me your opinions on that, that would be lovely. And I might even get an egg timer this time, because I do tend to go over time on some people, and it's not that I don't want to do a full reading, but I feel it's, you know, a bit unfair to do an extended full reading for some people and not for others. So I was thinking a 5 or 10 minute timer, and then I get to do more people in short bursts. And obviously if you want to know more, you can book a private reading with me. That was what I was thinking, and then you get the gemstone as well, and added healing of coming in this room. So yeah, it's obviously I don't know when COVID is going to be lifted, so that people can actually come back to group and things back in this room. Few new interests on that, so if anybody's interested in that, I might actually do it every week. It was a Wednesday, today's Wednesday, so we used to do it from 7 until 9 roughly. About 3 or 4 people I think I could get in here max. Okay, so we'll see. The price may go up a little bit from before. It may be about £20 each for the evening, purely because I can't, you know, have as many people as I had before, so it'll be so you'll get more limited healing with less people as well. So we do the meditation, the healing, I do the Reiki healing on you, we do cards, and we do various other things. I learn you things about different spiritual elements, and you go away with a few bits at the end of the night. So you might go away with a gemstone crystal, a little angel, various other things. Okay, so it's a really good evening. We all have a laugh as well. It's not all serious. So I hope you're all doing really, really well, and I hope you're all happy and all doing well as best you can for your highest good. Alright, so I'll see you all on Friday. Looking forward to that. I'm going to have to go because I need a Jimmy Roger wee. I shouldn't say that, but I do. Need to go to the toilet. So take care. Love and light to all of you, and I see you. There's my Buddha there. Say good night, Buddha, and my lovely daffodils.